So take a look at this headlight. I think you can notice there's some cloudiness in it, especially from certain angles. It's just real hazy and cloudy looking. Take a look at this one. Now this one looks a lot better. And I just did a process on this one. I'm going to show you the steps. What you need to do, this is a product called Meguiar's PlastX. If you got a car that's, you know, 5-10 years old, your headlights, they're plastic, they're going to start to have cloudiness and haze. I'm going to leave links to all the products in the description. First step, take a microfiber towel and some rinseless wash. Spray the rinseless wash into the towel, spray it onto the surface, and clean this off. You may also notice I've got the hood open and I've got this area taped so that I don't damage the paint with any of these steps. So the next step here, I've got a little clay sponge here. I'm going to use that to get the contamination off. And you don't have to use a lot of elbow grease, just maybe a couple of pounds of pressure. So I'll show you. I'm not pushing down hard. I like to go in opposing directions, so I'll go vertical, horizontal. And you can hear it making kind of a little bit of a scrubbing noise in there. You get the side here. Lubrication is your friend. You want to make sure to keep this well lubricated as you're doing this. And I don't hear any more of that scraping really. For the step using the PlastX, you can go by hand with a little applicator. I've got a video I did a couple days ago on that. I'll leave that link above. So if you don't have a cordless drill, which I'm using today, you can go by hand, but the cordless drill is going to get you better results. So for this cordless drill, I've got a little drill adapter, and I've also got an Adams foam pad. This is a correcting pad, so it's got a little bite to it. You can tell, you know, it's a little coarse as you run your finger across it. One thing to mention here, this is a mini buffer, right? So knowing that, and knowing that you can burn paint with a buffer, you also want to be careful when you're doing headlights, plastic headlights, because you can do the same to headlights. You can damage this surface. And what I mean by that is if you stay in one place, put a lot of pressure and put a lot of speed on it, and just sit there and try to remove a defect or haze, you could do more harm than good. So pay attention to how I'm doing this. I'm not going to put a lot of pressure on it, and I'm always going to keep it moving. Just wanted to give those points before I launch into this, because sometimes I've done these videos and I've just shown people how to do it and hadn't really talked through some things. Shake up the PlastX. Put a couple of drops in here. Pea-sized drops, about 4 of them, maybe 5. Now the first thing I'm going to do before I actually turn it on, I'm going to take it across the surface and just basically you're working this into the surface here so that when you turn this on, it's not going to sling it everywhere. Let's get going. My hand position on this cordless drill is up here. There's some vents, you got to be careful, but you want to kind of keep it steady, right? So I got my trigger hand down here and I got my guiding hand up top. This thing will try to walk you across, so you really want to try to control it. I'm just letting the weight of the machine and maybe a pound or 2 on top of that do the work. There's a little bit of haze up here, so I'm going to try to focus on this area some, and I might take the edge. If you notice, I may tilt it some, right, so I can get up against this, so I'm going to do it that way. Over here in this corner too, right? Feel the pad, make sure you don't feel any heat building up. All right, so that's round 1. Let's take this towel. I think you can tell this looks a lot better than it did. Again, it looks a lot like this side, which I've done. I don't really see a lot of haze or anything. I got one more step, and this is going to be optional. I've got a little Rupes HLR 75 battery operated little polisher. I'm going to do a 1-step on this, so it'll should clarify it some and also give it some protection. For that, I've got Adams 1-step polish. Shake that up. Put your couple drops into the pad. You don't need too many, probably. Actually, 3 drops is probably enough. Take this thing across the surface here. I got this thing on speed 4.5 or so. I'm gonna start from the corner here. Back to wiping it off there. I think that's a massive improvement. You know, these weren't overly yellow and foggy, but they just had a little fog and haze on them. And I think this looks, I mean, it looks brand new to me. I can really tell how smooth this is, and it just looks great. I think I'm gonna end it here. If you got anything out of it, please hit that thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I just hit 1,000 subscribers, and seems like it's been a long journey, so I'm hoping that it will continue, and I'd like to go further with this. And I appreciate your time, appreciate you watching. So hopefully this helps you. Thanks, and see you on the next one.